Halfway to go in the first quarter. Almon Vosotros spots up from the outside. That's an air ball.
Well, he felt he had to. Shot clock was down to 7 seconds, and nothing was developing for the offense of LaSalle there. But maybe could be also credited to a rookie mistake there for Almon Vosotros.
Garcia slashing inside, gets fouled, and will go to the line for 2.
You really don't know when to attack. I mean, they do look like a deliberate team who likes to set things up at the half-court set. I mean, they're not up there in terms of fast break attempts. In fact, Kalahati, LaSalle has attempted 46 fast breaks in season 73. FEU has attempted only 23 fast breaks this season so far. So they're not as aggressive a running team as LaSalle is. But given the opportunity on a half-court set to attack early, they're going to do that.
Garcia, the man leading the most potent offense in the UAAP. FEU puts up 83.3 points per game on average as they go up against the most defensive-minded team in the league, only allowing 61.8 points per game. So many factors affecting this game. Not just the rankings, the way these two teams play. A defensive-minded team against an offensive-minded team.
But looking at their average winning margin so far, they're almost the same. The FEU is averaging 10 points plus against their opponents. LaSalle is averaging 9 points plus against their opponents. Even though defensively it's a little bit lower in terms of average points allowed to their opponents.
Catch and shoot for De La Paz. Slowly developing into one of the best shooters, best options from the outside.
He has that.
For LaSalle, second to San Marata, of course.
And what you like about De La Paz, he's not afraid to take his shots. He knows when it's within the system, it's off a screen, the play is for a shooter to get open, and if he's open, he's going to take that.
Good observation there, TJ, because there are some rookies who are either gun shy or trigger happy.
Exactly. And he's just, for me, so far that I've seen of him in the 4 games that LaSalle has played, he's just the right amount of his offensive, we call it basketball IQ or offensive IQ. He knows when to shoot, knows when to pass.
And that's the first basket of De La Paz. Solmiuk's insta-cool play, high performance of the quarter. Solmiuk's two tab with insta-cool cock relief. 5-point advantage for the Tamaraos. Almon Vosotros, one of the smallest guys on the floor. De La Paz, fake, goes inside. Nice pass. The pick and roll against with Paredes. Romeo fouling Marata as he tried to strip the ball away.
Well, that was some good execution already on the part of LaSalle, but the problem is FEU had some pretty good defense to counter with that, with some good defensive rotation, and still challenge that shot of Papo Paredes.
Carl Cruz will check in.
This battle of Paredes versus Aldrich Ramos should be a fun one to watch today. Two high-leaping centers, long arms, very active on the boards, very active on the blocks.
Ramos with a little bit of advantage, having seen international action, while Paredes, of course, rookie. High of 6 blocks in this season so far, right?
He's holding on to that record so far this season. And he's going up against last year's best shot blocker in Aldrich Ramos.
San Marata, 1 for 2 from the line. Timeout from Samsung. Turn on tomorrow. Great execution on the break in our PS Bank. Maasahan assist by LaSalle. Sobrang bilis na, may prime rebate pa. PS Bank home loan. But despite some points in transition for De La Salle, they are shooting a dismal 16.7% from the field.
But at least good for them is they're holding down FEU to 3 out of 11 field goal shooting. That's 27%, way off from their season or tournament leading 43% from the field shooting.
Marata, first attempt from the outside, continues where he left off.
Are you surprised? And the whole gallery of LaSalle that is here immediately on their feet applauding that one as they're still on a high from those winning shots of Marata against Ateneo.
Magic shot there by R.R. Garcia, his 4th point of the game, but that's his first field goal as LaSalle was threatening to take the lead, was just down by 1 prior to that shot. LaSalle was down by as much as 7 in this game. Illegal pick sent by Jovit Mendoza. Here's our Mentos Rainbow conversion from Sam Marata. 3-point shot brought to you by Mentos Rainbow because it's better to know what's coming next. That's the first made three by LaSalle. And here's our Powerade Hyper Play of the quarter. Drink up, power up. Powerade Sports is what you make it. The shake and bake.
2 minutes.
And a slice of humble pie.
That looked like the three-pointer he hit at the last 2-minute mark against Ateneo, where it was a semi-fast break with no rebounders in sight.
Carl Ryan
Easy layup inside the paint by Carl Cruz of FEU.
Another drive and drop there by the guards of FEU.
FEU playing their game as they have been pushing it on both sides of the floor. They're running down as fast as they can defensively and offensively. They don't even use much of the 24-second shot clock. As you look at our PS Bank maasahan assist, sobrang bilis na, may prime rebate pa, PS Bank home loan. And it seems to me, TJ, that LaSalle is playing FEU's game. They're running along with FEU right now. They're getting strong along and along for the ride.
That's to their advantage. I mean, LaSalle likes the open court game. They like the fast break game. If FEU continues to keep this up and keep scoring, then great for them. But what the numbers have shown so far, they really prefer to keep it a half-court set kind of a ball game and try to make advantage of their bigger size in terms of the matchups in the paint.
But so far, Nutel, Garcia finishing on in semi-transition for FEU. Let's see if they decide to slow it down a bit.
Beautiful pass again. What a pass. Almost a no-look pass there by Riel Cervantes. Those are not easy to do.
Number 16 goes to Marata.
Take a look at it here. From the strong side to the weak side. Wow. Find Carl Cruz again. So he's back at the line, or actually it is his first trip to the free throw line. Carl Ryan Cruz. And he is a rookie, playing forward, standing 6'4" for FEU.
Double waiting violation of possession arrow in favor of the FEU Tamalos.
Exemiliano will trigger the ball into play from the baseline. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Andrada sneaking up high to get a trap. They try to get the ball down to Exemiliano, but it was tapped out of bounds by LaSalle.
Active hands of LaSalle trying to deny the passing lanes of FEU.
Cervantes looking at the clock. Spinning inside. The floater picks up his own miss and puts it back.
Well, you gotta not give up on the play if you're LaSalle playing defense. You can't just go for the block with all your might in jumping for the block and have nothing left for that defensive rebound.
First basket for Rael Cervantes coming off an 18-point performance against UP. De La Paz with 9 on the clock. Tough shot.
Well, anytime that your defense can force the offensive team to a fadeaway jump shot from 18 feet, that means you played some good D and you force him to a bad shot.
Cruz with 3 points. The rookie. Here's Mendoza. No rebounders that time for FEU. LaSalle can opt for the final shot here. Maui Villanueva fighting for it tooth and nail. Gets the basket and the foul.
With the, would you call it reverse pectus? Keeping that ball on track to find the hole after going off the glass, but nonetheless the perseverance and the hustle of Maui Villanueva paying off there, as what Cervantes showed here.
Here's our Greenwich Bigatin of the ball game. Real Cervantes, parang new Greenwich Bigatin pieces. Hanep Bigatin. Take a look here at how many times Maui Villanueva had to go up for the rebound and the shot. That's our PS Bank strong power move. Sobrang bilis na, may prime rebate pa. PS Bank home loan.
You can also thank Real Cervantes for flopping on that play, giving him the open lane after that fake. Referees have been pretty consistent this year of not buying the flops of some big men here in the UAP.
10.3 seconds remaining.
Look at this triple screen for Sam Marata from the baseline.
Oh, wow! He is 6 of 6 since LaSalle's last game.
Wow. That's confidence in your shooter. You have one guy handling the ball. Everybody else, give him a screen. Triple screen on the baseline. And not a wide open shot. The defense was still there, but Barata is still waxing hot.
It's Nuandu with 5 of the 17 of FPU, while Barata with 7 of the 14 of De La Salle. Watching this game's better. If you've got KFC, call KFC Delivery now at 887-8888. Here's our Jollibee champ, big burger goodness like no other. Starting today for the Tamaraos, it is Pipo Nuandu with 5 points. Excellent work inside the paint for the big man. Second quarter action when we come back here on Studio 23.